Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitchin with Laura. How's everybody doing? I hope everybody is having a great day. Well, today is Friday and yeah, as you can see, I am going to be starting the Blue Jays from GBFKE, and I'm just starting on one of the Blue Jays. Let's see, got a picture here. It's not a very big one, but let me see if I can get it to hold still. I'm starting on, let's see where my finger's at, this Blue Jay right here. And the color is, I just looked it up, 826. So what's everybody up to? You got big plans for the weekend, I hope? Yeah, not much going on here. In fact, it's kind of quiet. Yeah. Yesterday, my daughter, she hadn't, refilled her time on her phone or whatever. So, I went over to her house to see if she wanted to go to lunch. And consequently, she had to wait for somebody that was coming to look at one of the vehicles that they had there, because my son-in-law took my granddaughter and they had to go and take this elder woman that they know and they're friends with down to Longmont for a very long drive. So yeah, and so they weren't there. Yeah. So I went off to the bank and paid my rent and went to the grocery store and picked up a few things so I would not have to go to the grocery store over the weekend type thing. So yeah, then I came home and stitched for a little bit, watched a little bit of Netflix and YouTube and stuff, and that was about all she wrote. I did take a nap in there and get the big trash out. Oh my goodness, that's always such a chore. I don't know why I fill it so full, I can't hardly lift this stupid thing. Yeah. And yesterday, I just was too tired to make a video, and Wednesday about did me in. I am telling you, it was busy, and we had the order. I'm trying to get this so you could see what the heck I'm doing. Get the order put away and everything. And that day, Wednesday, was just interminable. I think that's the word. Yeah, never ending. Never ending. So when I got home, I was like a complete vegetable. And I think I stitched for about 10 minutes and I about fell asleep doing that. So yeah, no, that was not happening at all. And I guess I was just tired from the day before, so I'm so sorry I didn't have a video yesterday. And we are supposed to go today to go out to lunch, and well, let me go back just a little bit. So when I went into town to do my errands and stuff, found out that the place where we had planned to go to lunch, they were closed yesterday, so I don't know if they'll be open today or not. So the plan is to call them early, and make sure that they are open and everything. So we'll see if that all comes to fruition. Oh, boy, I cannot talk today. Fruition, jeez. Never mind. You know what I mean. So yeah, yesterday I stitched on my stained glass rainbow owl. Not the one to be confused with the ones with the roses. But the rainbow owl was still out, so I just stitched on it for most of the day. I mean, it wasn't a stitch-a-thon, you know, but that's the only thing that I worked on yesterday. So, fun times. So, every once in a while, I guess I gotta take a day off. I just got no other excuses for why I didn't have a video yesterday. And it really wasn't as hot as it had been. Come on. Yeah. So we'll see what I get to stitch on today. But this had some nice big areas to stitch in, so I figured, why not, right? But this heat is starting to wear me down, if you will, and just kind of makes me tired if I get to a standstill and all I'm doing is sitting there stitching, and it just relaxes my whole body, so all I really want to do is sleep. So, yay. It rained a little bit yesterday. I don't know how much, because just as I laid down, the wind kind of picked up and I could hear raindrops, and that was it. I was out. Cold. Yep. That's all I know about it. And I had watered my tomato plants. They still don't have tomatoes on there at all. Hang on, I gotta get my scissors. Sure is pretty. And I got my thimble on today on my other hand because, yeah, I've stabbed it once too many times. And I haven't even been working on 14 count, so we're just doing the thing. So, like I started to say, did anybody, this is a small needle, have any plans for the weekend? Going anywhere? Doing anything exciting? My daughter said, oh, let's see. This next week coming up, my son-in-law has his 2 weeks vacation. So he'll be home, and they're going to go camping somewhere. I don't know for how long, or where they're even going. So I don't think it'll be a long trek, like leave for a week or anything, you know, of that nature. Just going to pull it a little bit closer. So I don't know when that's supposed to take place. My son-in-law's birthday is Sunday, and then my grandson is going to turn 13, and his birthday is like the 10th. So they were going to do it somewhere in between, you know, both of their birthdays. So that'll be fun for them. They need to get out and go do something, but I have no idea where. One time they went all the way down to southern Colorado somewhere to go camping, so I got nothing. My daughter said my son-in-law has a plan. She just has not yet been informed of what that plan is. So, you know, you get the word and you pack up everything. So, we'll see. I couldn't believe my granddaughter went with my son-in-law yesterday. Of course, I didn't hear nothing, you know, the end of that story. So perhaps I'll get that story today. You know, during lunch, we'll either go to the restaurant that we like, or we'll go to the truck stop and have pizza again. The kids like that. Me, I'm frankly sick and tired of pizza, but we're good. And I still don't know when the kids are going to start school. My friend in Arizona said that the kids were supposed to go back to school this week, so I don't know. They have a different schedule than they do here in Colorado. You know, they go there 9 months or whatever the heck it is. And, you know, and then everybody's off for summer. But it's a little different there in Arizona where they live. Not that they have any kids that are going to school. But I guess people have been talking about how... Well, the reason why he brought it up was that they live in an area where there's a golf course evidently really close. So some people... drive their golf carts into town, and that was going to have to change or whatever. They were going to have a slower speed limit, you know, because school was in session and stuff there in town. So I don't know. But no word as to when they start here, so haven't heard about that. Oh, sorry. Not awake yet. My daughter and I were talking about what I was going to get my grandson for his birthday. And I told her I was going to get him an Amazon gift card with some money on it, because he likes to get things from Amazon and all that kind of stuff. And he's still working for his little old ladies, so yeah. That he does, we'll call it odd jobs for them. Sometimes it's yard work, and sometimes it's, they have him helping moving boxes that, you know, around and putting them in storage and stuff. Because I'm assuming that they, what do you call it? You know, change of season type stuff. So he goes up there and helps them and cuts their yards and whacks their weeds and all kinds of stuff, you know, that they can't handle. I should pay him to come over here and take my trash out. Have a better chance of lifting it up, but we ain't got to that point yet. I'm going backwards again. Hold that thought. Come on, needle. So we'll see just what we decide to do. I don't know how busy. Well, it is Friday. Jeez, Monday. God, let's not go back to Monday again. I need a few more days off before I do that crap again. Holy cow, these summers are just a little much some days. You know, I don't know if they'll want to go to the park and play on the swings. They have one of those great big giant jungle gym things made out of wood and stuff that bigger kids, you know, can crawl on and all that. I don't know if he's even into that now. I mean, he doesn't act like it, you know. I think it's kind of outgrown all that, you know. So we'll see. No grand plans beyond eating. So we'll see what happens afterwards. She may want to take a drive, but who knows? It depends on the day. Now, yesterday it got all cloudy. Like, there was clouds like when I woke up, but it started getting cloudy-er. Oh, about 1-ish. And between 1 and 2 somewhere. So, yeah, we'll see. Or we may just go back to her place and watch a movie or something. And get out of the heat, you know. So it definitely depends on what the weather is going to be. But, you know, since we ran into all those mosquitoes last week, I don't think it's quite time enough to go walking in the woods. You know, I kind of like to do that in the fall when all the bugs are gone and things have cooled down a bit, but we'll see. I'm open for suggestions. I don't think she'll want to go all the way to Walmart. But who knows? Maybe, perhaps. Because if we go down to Walmart, then we can go to that, there's a hair there, thrift store down there, and it's nice and big, and everybody seems to find something that they just can't live without there. So, no grand plans. Just keeping it loose, keeping it loose. I wonder if that tomato plant that I have is ever going to get tomatoes on it. We'll see. It's had, lots of blooms, so we'll see. My daughter said hers wasn't getting very tall, and it didn't. It had one tomato on it about the size of a cherry tomato on it, so yeah, we don't have that long of a growing season, but sometimes fall will surprise you, you know, and it'll be warm through September and first into October or so. So we'll just play that by ear too, you know. I'm telling you. Heaven forbid you make any plans. Oh, will you come on? Kept getting the thread caught, then I couldn't get it to turn. Oh my goodness. Some days. And I wonder why it takes me so long to stitch something. I thought it was supposed to be faster using that sewing method, but some days I think the canvas is a little bit stiff, and I had that problem with one of them other ones. What the heck was I stitching on? Oh, that blue and purple dragon that was stained glass. So I noticed it was a little hard to turn. It just needs to be broke down, you know, in my hands a little bit more. So But this one should be fairly easy to stitch. There's some confetti, but I wouldn't say there's a whole heck of a lot. There's some nice bigger areas to stitch on. So that'll be helpful. It's not, you know, too horribly big. Those are the ones that just put me to sleep. Just can't handle it. I'm not one to stitch with one color until I've got all those symbols. That never happens. I begin to get a little sick and tired of that same color, so I'll use one strand, and if it's something I really want to get finished, then I'll get out too, but usually it's just one strand and go through that, and then I'm ready to change colors. Alright guys, yeah, this wasn't very long today, but I got some of that blue in there. Yeah, it's coming right along. It's almost the same color as that blue in that background. And I think, oh, that's 3865. This is the one with the white, or white, off-white, whatever 3865 is to you. Going around the outside, I want to do the whole pattern and not worry about the white in the background, you know, right now or anytime soon. Alright guys, thank you for joining me. If you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and please hit the bell. That way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.